Hello, scholars. This lesson is all about reading. As you know, for homework, you are to complete 15 minutes of reading each night, and your parents are recording what you're reading and how long you're reading in your reading log. This lesson is to help us understand what we can do during our reading time at home that will help us be productive and also help us practice some of the strategies and things we're learning from class. Number one, you all know about this, it's picture walks. What is a picture walk? A picture walk is an opportunity for a reader to spend a little bit of time in the book, not focusing on the words so much, but focusing primarily on the pictures. As you know, when looking at pictures, you sometimes find out clues and pieces of information that the text may not tell you. When you begin your picture walk at home, parents, you can also start by helping scholars focus on identifying parts of the book. For example, this is the front cover of the book. This is the back cover of the book. This is the spine of the book. You can also ask your scholars questions like, what are 3 important things that you might find on the front cover of a book? They should answer you a title, the author's name, and the illustrator's name. Sometimes you'll find books that are kind of made up differently, like our Doc McStuffin book here, which does not present an author or illustrator, but a publishing company. You also can talk about the title page of a book and its purpose. After you finish practicing the parts of the book, our picture walk shall begin. You'll open up to that very first page, and you're just going to spend a little bit of time trying to figure out what's going on in that picture. For example, I'm noticing Doc McStuffin standing on the middle of a rug, and she's pointing towards the closet. And what do we see in the closet, friends? We see some of her friends kind of hiding behind boxes. Some of the things we practice in the classroom is saying, on this page, I noticed. That's the sentence stem we sometimes start with here in class. So you'll go through each page trying to figure out, what story is the illustrator trying to share with us through just pictures? After you finish your picture walk, you'll go to step 2. Step 2 is the read aloud, parents. The read aloud is a huge opportunity for us to work on the reading strategy, comprehension strategy we're working on for this month, which is questioning. We question to clarify and to dig deeper into the text. Some of the thinking stems for questioning is, I wonder what the character meant when she said. I wonder what the author meant when he had the character. Another thinking stem is what if? What if instead of the character did this? Well, why did that character decide to do this instead of this? I am confused. I don't understand. All of these thinking stems help us to focus more on what the text is trying to share with us. It helps us to dig deeper when reading a book. Step number 3, character and setting. We have been practicing this here in the classroom. Once you finish reading the book, it is important to have our scholars go back and identify some of the things that they have heard and seen in the book, i.e., character. Who was the main character in the book? Who were the supporting characters? And setting. We know that setting is much more than where specifically the character is in the book. It can also be time of day, type of weather. Were they in a certain time period? These are all things we want them to pay attention to while reading text. The other thing you can have scholars do that is great practice is retelling the story. In the retell, you have an opportunity to see whether or not the scholar completely understood what was read and can remember the sequencing of events. The final and fourth thing for our reading log and reading practice in the evening is build up your library. Each month, classroom teachers are going to send home scholastic book orders. The scholastic book orders allow you an opportunity to choose from a wide variety of texts. This basket here is our high interest readers. We know scholars love Barbie and Incredible Hulk and Lego City and those types of texts. So along with some of the nonfiction text, it's also okay to buy them things that they are totally interested in. This is what makes us excited about reading. Know that you can also go on the website for Scholastics and actually order online. When you do that, it gives you more options. Of course, you can choose from first grade, second grade. You can choose from kindergarten. You can choose from pre-K. So just more options of books. Well, that's our reading lesson for today. Guys, remember, reading is fun. Have fun with it. When you retell, maybe act it out instead of just speaking about what you noticed in the book. Remember our 4 steps, scholars. Picture walk first, read aloud second, discuss character setting, possibly a retell, and build up your library.